Hold on, I don't trust. I feel like they changed the stream key, so the one that I have is a bit old. No, log in, log in! If there's double authentic, oh my motherfucking, it's double authentication.
Let me get it though. You just
I
don't
hope
worry.
this is
I got
working.
this, boo.
Okay, I'm starting it now. I hope it works. These guys are really nice, by the way. Like, really nice. They're also in college, so I have sympathy.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Is it up?
I decided to try and go without nicotine
What?
today. And I'm like, it's been 5 hours, and I'm not dead.
Wait, what?
I decided to go today. It's been like 5 hours, and I'm not dead. Yay.
Hold on, say it again. What?
This is awesome.
You're like cutting out.
Really? Gosh dang.
What did you say?
I was saying I'm going without nicotine today.
Ah. Is this working? It is! Yay! Oh, your nicotine confession made it onto the thing, sorry. Okay. Invite to party. Thank goodness that last minute that Baki was able to take over, because otherwise we have nobody to cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit lenient on the rules for these guys. No, I'm just kidding, but they're really nice.
Is there?
Oh crap, this guy's 4.1. He dropped MMR like a lot. Man, I could
What was he before?
easily strip 4.3. I mean, I'm playing like ass. I'm playing really, really bad because, you know, I had finals and all that crap.
Yeah. I've been doing better because I've like been watching Vibes Bronze to GM, so like, alright, to get hang of 1v1s now instead of just doing stupid stuff in team games like I usually do. Me and Locke last night, we did. I like hatch blocked his I like 12 pool hatch blocked his wall, and the lock went 15 hatch. The crawler rushed while he fled the lane.
Where's Scuba? No, he just went into a game. Can you link the stream into the chat, please?
Into the alpha chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so here's how this is gonna work, Halo. You're gonna do most of the talking, and I'm gonna focus on observing. Scuba. Hold on. Let me invite this guy. I'm gonna invite this guy.
Okay.
We're trying to determine region. East Coast. Alright, everybody, put your thing to East Coast. Everybody put your region for East Coast.
East Coast isn't too bad, hey, for me at least.
Everybody good with East Coast? Scuba. He's not responding.
Dude, you were supposed to come back down.
Is it started?
Not yet.
Okay.
What is the map? What's the first map? Acropolis, right? Oh. Why is this being difficult? Alright, setting it up in WC's Game Heart mod. These guys are so nice. They're
Yeah.
so funny. They're not like that other clan we played who were just complete meanies. Do, 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 do.
Yep, they're ready.
Alright. Go, go, go. Scuba. Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay, we go now until 2 minutes to make sure that the stream is okay. Okay.
Right? Terran versus Primitive.
Team Legion versus Atlantic something something society. Okay, I'll introduce first. In the bottom left, the purple Terran player, it is Scuba Steve, playing for Team Legion.
And in the top left, it is Ubs with the yellow probes.
Yeah, I think it stands for Atlantic something society. That's what ACSS is for.
Alright.
Now we have an SCV out already. It looks like it's going to be for a proxy racks. He's just waiting for the minerals. He did go refinery first. Yeah, it's going to be for a proxy
Probably
racks.
Proxy Reaper.
However, we do have a probe scout, it looks like, out of our Protoss player, so he's going to see this fairly early. He's going to see that there's missing barracks. He's going to see the 2 gas, and as I always say when I'm scouting and I see 2 gas with no racks at home, something cheeky's happening. And we see that already. We have we have a second gate coming down before the cybercore from our Protoss player.
Cybercore. Yeah.
However, it is only 1 racks, so I don't know why Scuba Steve is taking 2 gases.
Yeah. I was confused by that as well. I don't know.
It is only 1 racks. It looks like he might be going for
Like,
reactor, but then
Oh.
factory, and he's gonna,
this is a 1-1.
and he sees it.
Yeah.
It looks like he's gonna. He's gonna cancel that, but this is just fascinating build. It's not even a tech lab, so it's not even a marauder.
I've seen this like once in a Grandmaster game, and then I never saw it again. But it was a proxy 1-1-1, which is basically where you get like a bunch
I
of
know.
Marines and a tank,
I
and
faced
then
this
you
before.
use like a
I faced
medevac
the
or a
proxy
liberator.
111 before.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
looks like he's just gonna make Reaper out of it. He even canceled the reactor, yeah. He's gonna
yeah. He's just gonna
throw
expand,
it.
go
Which
for a reap.
I'd like to see him make a factory at home. And there it is, yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna need a factory to defend any kind of cheese that's gonna
yeah.
be happening. The stalker, two stalkers are now moving towards that where the proxy was. They're gonna easily kill
Oh
that
yeah,
Reaper. That's not good. Yeah, that is his GG.
yeah. GG.
Ah, I don't really think it was GG, but
Yeah,
everything just went wrong for Scuba Steve in that game. I don't really think it was GG. I think he was perfectly fine. But
it was
without
not
the Reaper
great.
Scout, it makes sense because without the Reaper Scout, he didn't know that it was okay. Because you know what I mean.
Yeah,
He started his CC first. He only had a 2 gate. It didn't look like there was anything else. Like I don't think like I'm not sh- I didn't see if there's like a robo for like maybe reinforcement weapons like if it was 3 gate robo or anything. I think if he got the like a tank out with that factory, I think it would have been fine.
yeah. It might have been kind of rough, but it wasn't GG. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it was GG. I think that was a bit too early. Who is next? Oh, dive. Hold on. It's dive next, right? Dive, 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 dive. What's the name of the alpha group?
Uh, 6
6-1 what?
6419.
4-1. Okay, that's not.
Who do we have next?
Oh, I think Osiris is watching the stream. Beast in Shen is next. And dive. Dive is our next player, right? I put dive second. Oh my god, dive drop. Oh, Kalo. Kalo! You disconnected there, buddy. Uh-oh. Kalo's gone. Kalo! Kalo is having internet issues. We're gonna see if we can get Kalo back. Second map. Oh, excuse me. Second map. Dive versus Beast and Shen on Disco Bloodbath.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you
I
are.
don't know. I don't know what that was about.
You're still disconnected in game. Figure it out while I look for Disco Bloodbath.
Yeah, one sec. I'm gonna get on in just a second. I don't know what that was.
Somebody. It's the plot of Terminator, like I always say. It's the plot of Terminator. The machines are rising
Gotta be.
against us. There we go. Kayla's back. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, Disco Bloodbath. Fun
Oh,
fact
Disco
for
Bloodbath.
Disco Bloodbath, for the longest time, I didn't veto it, even though it's not a good Protoss map, like, at all. Well,
Yeah,
Protoss map for my style of
not
Protoss.
really.
It's like, for my style, it's very not good.
If you like the Mass Gateway, then it's not that bad because
Well, it's just really bad because that's in the third base has this really bad siege position if you're Terran,
yeah,
and if you're Zerg, it's very
yeah,
hard. If you are Zerg, once they take that like middle area, it's the same exact reason why I didn't like Cyber Forest. Really, it's really
okay.
bad. Where's the other me in Discord? Too many chats.
Yeah.
Oh, PVZ. I haven't seen Dive ever play PVZ.
PVZ.
Yeah, all of them have been PVTs for all our ATL amateurs.
Okay. They're about the same MMR,
Yeah, I know Dive's
but
dropped a lot. I didn't
uh,
realize.
but Dive
But I
was
believe in Dive.
Masters
Dive is
30.
good. Yeah,
Dive
he
is
hit
really
it.
good.
He hit it. He
Yeah,
hit it. It's not that bad. But, Dive and I are like around the same um, area of level. And the same like fluctuation of MMR too. Like we'll be
yeah,
really high and then drop really low.
yeah.
Alright, I'll start
I'm
off.
pretty consistent. Like I'm pretty consistent when I let.
Alright, in the top left, we have a purple Zerg player playing for ACSS. It is Beast and Shen.
And in the bot, oh, there we go. It is Legions dive in the green probes. Oh, I
Alright.
don't know what my brain is doing today. But I just like I blanked and like no words came out of it.
Anyway,
Oh,
I didn't finish my story about Disco Bloodbath. So what happened was, for the longest time I didn't veto it
okay.
because of the name.
Oh, really?
I was like, Disco Bloodbath is too cool of a name. I gotta play on this map. But it's such a bad map, especially just like against Zerg. It's so hard to wall.
I know.
Everything about it. It's just
It's like a weird setup.
it's very difficult.
The only the only time I like when I go swarm hosts,
Yeah, this is a
then I
good
really
farmhouse
like
map. Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Okay,
there's a
so
lot of really good swarm host locations on this.
this is a very big map, so very macro-oriented map. However, we are not in last patch, so Dive is no longer on the clock to have to face the GG Lord Winfester.
Right.
But I don't know about Dive's late game. I've never seen it before.
Um,
Um, and
he likes to go
yeah,
carrier
he does.
that
You've seen
much.
him play late game?
I saw him playing team games, and he did a lot of
Uh,
phoenixes and carriers.
okay. I wonder what this probe is here for. Usually the scouting probe will stay in the main base until the spawning pool finishes.
I think he's just hiding.
But even
And
then, it usually goes to the third to deny the third.
yeah, I don't know.
So I wonder what that's for. Wonder why he's chilling there. What's he plan on doing?
Hmm.
The time is late for a proxy, so I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know.
I I
By the
don't
way, is
know.
that how you wall that off? I never know how to wall off this map.
I veto it.
This map
Alright, we have a
sucks.
stalker first from our Protoss player, which is very interesting considering he didn't see a third. He didn't see a third. That could
Yeah, he
signal any
still
kind
doesn't
of
see a
Bane
third.
bust or like Lings. I was going for Robo. This might just be maybe 3 stalker and a Robo, but even then, okay, now he's checking the third. He has confirmation that there's no third.
He was like, "Why don't you have your third? You just have it
And
pretty
we have
soon."
a ridiculously early layer from our Zerg player. Wow.
Yeah,
This is why I like the Adept first, because Adept would be able to see this. But however, we are getting a sentry after that Stalker.
Yeah,
So
he
because it's
could
a
just send that
sentry,
probe in and probably see it.
alright,
Yeah,
he's gonna
maybe
check
not.
drone. No.
Yeah.
No, did you see that Evo chamber? E Evo
This
chamber.
is,
Okay.
this is either like a Nidus or just a big roach time.
Okay, he didn't see that two Evo chambers.
Yeah,
Is this a Nidus all-in?
DBZ build. Or,
This
yeah,
looks
it's
like...
either a Nidus
I feel
all-in
like this
or
is
it's that
definitely a Nidus
ZBZ build.
all-in. But Dive has full vision of his base. He can chrono out an Immortal, if needed.
He needs
You
to
can
know
tell
more if
Dive
he
is
gets the
confused.
chrono now.
He's
Yeah, okay.
gonna chrono the Immortal.
There he
If this
goes.
is not... Oh! He's researching Carapace. And getting a Roach
That's
Swarm.
really weird. That
Um,
doesn't make any sense.
see, if I was Dive right now, I'd be freaked out. You can tell, look at his probe count. He's not really making probes. He
Yeah,
wasn't really making
he's
probes.
worried.
He hasn't... Yeah, he's... Okay,
He
there you
should.
go. Now the Hallucination Scout should see what the heck is going on. He's getting Carapace right now.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
If I was Dive, I'd think this is 2-base Muta. Like, especially with this hallucin... Oh wait, but he doesn't have that
Yeah.
gas. If he had this
To this Muta, he
gas...
wouldn't go Carapace, though. He'd go
Well,
Melee.
he doesn't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
with this Hallucination Scout, if all 4 gases were taken, that's a really late third, I would think it's 2-base Muta. But this is just,
It's just like a Roach Lane thing.
yeah, I think Dive is confused.
Yeah, this is really weird.
Yeah, like, there's a, Did he see the third?
He's going for a third.
He
so
didn't see the
Dive knows he
third.
can-
Dive didn't know there was...
I,
Didn't see the
yeah, he
third.
didn't. Well, that, okay, like he's not in a bad position economically.
No, I don't think he
He has
is.
two
But
base
he
saturation.
definitely does need to take a base right now. Because he's just gonna fall
Yeah.
behind. Yeah, he sees the third.
Yeah, so he's gonna start taking a base pretty soon.
There's Hydras coming
Yeah,
out.
there
He
he
has
goes.
to go take... Yes, he should. He has to.
There, so that's making the right decisions.
Oh, we should trap these lings. Don't let them run away. Okay, he's just gonna...
Well,
See, I always never
Totally.
understood, like, trapping the lings until I saw stats do it. And I was like, why is stats doing this? But it's actually really effective if there's just lings hanging out and you trap them. So we have
Yeah.
2 upgrades coming. This is really weird.
canceled Carapace and went for melee. I think he meant to go for melee, but
He's going for
misclicked and went
melee and
Carapace.
then missile. No, I think he... No, he upgraded it. He upgraded... He has
Oh.
Carapace.
I don't know. The Carapace doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, nothing makes any sense in this game right now. This is a very weird game. Yeah, even Dive is like understanding how weird this game is, and he's gonna move out right now.
Yeah, he might just be able.
I don't know. There's no Ravagers, so if he warps in like another round of Sentries, I think Dive will be in a really good
Yeah.
position. Behind this, he's gonna continue with his upgrades, and he's gonna get the Templar Archives. Yeah, a couple
Gateway
more Sentries.
charge.
Yeah, and he's just gonna go from into Archon Immortal Charge off from here. I think this
Yeah,
is really,
this is-
really good position for Dive.
This looks really.
I think
good
he can
for-
kill this. Yeah, I think he can kill this
Yeah.
base. He has to evacuate. He has no choice.
Oh, yeah, he can't kill this. Oh, he's pulling the pro.
I think you. That's fine.
Traps those queens.
Yeah, this
Very
base is
nice.
dead. And behind this, he is getting his necessary upgrades. Necessary tech, the Templar. This is a very scary army. He needs a observer. I'd like to see an observer. Yeah, this is weird. This is a weird game.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
What
Yeah, there's a Nidus network going down, but
Yeah, he has full vision of his base and he's heading back.
yeah, he does
So-
have full vision of his base. I mean, one of the worst ways to die to a Nidus Worm is it goes down, and you don't have any... Your Git supply block, so you can't warp in Zealots or anything.
Yeah, he should be making a couple more pylons right now. Like 30.
Yeah,
34.
he's about to get... He's about to get, supply blocked. Now the only mode of vision he has is this Overseer.
Yeah, it's got an Overlord way to the left that could come in, but
But Dive's army is just too huge. 72 to 52. Once he knows that Nidus is in play,
it's got like 3 base saturation.
did he
It's
research
pretty
Storm?
good to go
Ah, stop it.
as well.
He's researching Storm right now. Okay, so those are going to be Archons.
Uh,
Oh, Dive is moving out. He definitely should send a couple hallucination scouts to see what tech he's going for, because from in my perspective, like, I would think something really scary is happening. Like, there's got to be
yeah,
some kind of tech. Like, I would think Mutus, to be honest, right now. Like, being on 2 base for
I
that
would
long with
think
that gas, I
Dinosaur
would think
Host.
Mutas. Like, I would think Mutas. Like, I would drop 2 Stargates. I would have photon cannons and shield batteries at my bases. Because I think Mutalisk.
Yeah,
Like, right now, I feel Mutalisk. And right now, Dive would die if they were Mutalisk. He would have to chase them around with the Archons and the Prism.
yeah. I don't know if he'd die, but he wouldn't be in a good spot. It wouldn't be fun for him.
Yeah, see, there you go. He's putting, photon cannons in the middle. Yeah, see?
Yeah,
Dive knew exactly what I was thinking about the
yeah.
Mutalisk.
Because it has to be your Swarm Host by now. There's nothing else
Yes.
that you can really do.
Like, Swarm Host, like anything gas heavy. Swarm Host, Nidus, or, Mutas.
Yeah,
Oh, those. Ooh, I don't think you want to be losing those Archons for free there. He needs a Guardian Shield. The army is ginormous, though.
yeah,
I think we got to start seeing a transition to the late game from Dive with like a Fleet Beacon. He's in a really good position to get that Fleet Beacon up,
yeah.
but Dive needs to hallucinate Scout more because he needs the information to know that he is ridiculously ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, there they go. Now he's gonna send the hallucination scouts. He's moving
gonna
out
see
right
the
now.
army.
Yeah, he's gonna run into the army and then he's gonna turn around. Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs High Templar though for the energy. Oh, he does have. Okay.
It's making up a little.
His army is just too big. Oh, those are the late storms.
That's a couple
Actually,
more.
this army is really lacking some zealots right now. He needs to activate a Guardian Shield. He needs a Guardian Shield. You need Guardian Shield.
Yeah, I still got it, even with.
Oh, but we have a gigantic Zealot Warp in. That's really, really good.
They're trying to juke each other.
I know.
That's
We gotta
making up
see.
a lot of money.
We need to see a transition right now. 7. Really, that's it? 7 workers? That's crazy. I feel like Dive is struggling right now, and he shouldn't be.
9, 10. Yeah.
He definitely should.
Really should.
His position should be better. He has 4 Archons. He's not bringing them. They're not in his army hockey. But he definitely
Yeah.
shouldn't be struggling here right now. Like, he should be transitioning. 11 minutes right now. He should have a Fleet Beacon. Oh, there we go. There's the Stargates.
Yeah.
This is another reason why I don't like Disco Bloodbath, because this position right here is just bad with the rocks and like this. It's just, I don't like it at all.
Yeah. If you're fighting roaches, though, it can be
Should-
really good because you can force field the roaches.
Ooh, Zealot run by. Good, that gives him. It gives him the position for this
This is
base.
pretty over.
Yeah. I don't like his
Yeah, what are you
non-use of
gonna
Guardian
do
Shield.
about
You
that?
have all these sentries with lots of energy. Guardian Shield. Guardian Shield is really, really good against Hydralisk.
Yeah. It's like, even without Guardian, it's like Roach Hydra. Like, he could work in like 10 more charge lots right now. Yeah.
Robo Bay going down right now. And 2 more Robos.
That's interesting.
3 Robos? This looks like a PVT where you're versing mech.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea since it's going Roach Hydra, though.
It's true. Oh, those Storm on the drones. Yeah, this is very looking like it's over.
It's pretty dumb. It's being really cautious.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I don't
quite
know why.
know how
Okay,
many
there's a Nidus network, but he sees it, so that's gonna die.
He's fine.
He needs to drop a fleet beacon. He has three stargates, but now he has observers. Okay, so I think what's gonna happen here is he's gonna.
Outside his
Oh,
base
why
that
is
he
it
doesn't
out?
see.
Yeah, it's going up
But
outside, but as soon as he sees it, he's gonna recall. That Nexus has enough energy for a recall. Yeah, see? You should recall.
honestly, he could just go forward. But
Kill the Nidus network, then recall.
yeah, he'll just let him kill that base and then recall.
Should kill the Nidus network. Focus the Nidus network. Focus the Nidus network. Oh no, wait, actually. That's actually a really nice recall. He's all the High Templar there. Oh, you don't need to pull the probes. I think you're fine. You're fine, dive.
It doesn't matter. He's got like 5 bases he can remake probes in.
That's true. And he has High Templar. Look at this High Templar. Oh. He needs more Zealots.
Yeah, well,
That was a weird game. If I was Dev, I probably would have lost because I shot myself in the foot.
I don't know what the Berserk player is doing. That was not like a thing.
Yeah, I was very confused. I was confused.
Yeah.
Who's next? Eons versus Osiris. Where's
Very good.
Eons? Eons, 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 Eons,
A
Eons,
lot of
Eons,
Protoss
Eons,
players
Eons,
in our
Eons,
clan.
Eons, Eons. I know, right? Can you just keep track of who's been winning for me, please? It was, they won the first one, we won the second one. Just remember so that I remember for later. We're just waiting for Eons. That was an interesting game. If I was Dive, I probably would
Yeah,
have shot myself in the foot.
that was interesting.
I mean, if I was Dive, I probably would have ended up going triple Oracle, because my rule is triple Oracle, but also when I see the Zerg not moving into the third base on time, like,
Yeah,
I get super stressed out. I'll even make a Void Ray.
yeah.
I make a
Would have
Void
been a
Ray
bad
instead of
idea to make a
Phoenix.
void right there, though.
I probably would have made a Void Ray and then shot myself in the foot, because a Void Ray is a ridiculously high investment, you know? I think we're just waiting for
Well,
Osiris, because Osiris is next, but yeah, I think he's watching the
making a void ray if you don't see a hatchery by the 3-minute mark is not a bad thing. I think it's not
Yeah, no, because
that you're gonna be.
especially like the 19 all in is a potential. Literally anything is a potential, and you need that Void
Yeah.
Ray. Like, it's
Like,
very scary. The only time you never want a Void Ray for Zerg
Nidus.
cheese is Proxy Hatch.
There's like
That you
4
want a
different
Robo.
Nidus builds you could do on 2 bases. There's like
You definitely want to like a Robo though when
there's
it's.
the 15 hatch. That would have hit before then. So,
Oh damn! Did somebody get me sick?
yeah.
Oh, hold on,
Yeah.
let me kick these people out. Sorry, Dive. Bye. Remove from party.
Oh yeah, Eon is about mine.
Ooh,
A
BVT.
little lower actually.
What's the map? Can somebody tell me what the map is? Fine, I'll
I
look
have
for
no
it
idea.
myself. I'll do it myself. No, that's not how Thanos said it. He was like, Thanos. He was like, fine, I'll do it myself. Or something like that, right? Uh, Thunderbird. I literally checked and then got distracted with Dive's message.
Uh, Thunderbird isn't a thing anymore, is it? No.
Not in this season. Eon. Ready, ready. Let's go. Eon's versus Osiris. Okay. Just making sure. Anyway, so Alpha said that what's gonna happen is we're not gonna implement. They're not implementing the new thing until next week.
Alright.
So the new maps aren't gonna be played until next week, which is nice. It's very GSL style, where when it's new maps they don't implement it until later.
Yeah, okay.
But yet again, GSL has its own map pool. Okay, the top left. It is our yellow Terran player. It is ACSS's Osiris.
And in the bottom right, it is Legion's teal probes. My favorite color, actually. Oh yeah, he's not opting to go for the wall off.
You don't need to. I don't think you need to wall off. It only takes one pylon to wall it out off.
Oh yeah, that's
Maybe
right, on this map.
he knows that, so maybe he'll put a second pylon there. But I know a lot of people want that second pylon down here to block the Reaper, but we'll see. Now, Eons is very big on the mass gateway style. He is a very big liker of it. But however, Thunderbird is not a very good mass gateway map. Because on this map, the Terran does not have to go for a 2-base timing. And because they don't have to go for a 2-base timing, it is not that difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not wise to go for the 2-base timing. Oh, what? That's an interesting move. I've never seen that before.
Pylon blocks. Yeah, I've seen this like once or twice.
I don't know what
Pylon
that's for
blocks
either.
expand.
I never yeah, I never pylon block a, because you can start it and then just lift it up afterwards.
Yeah, you can just make.
Oh, you finished the pylon. You didn't cancel it.
It's really.
That's a weird move. Is that a second pylon? No, it's his third. You know what? I have done before though. I have
What?
I was playing against some cheeky Terran, and he went for the second depot, so I knew something cheeky was happening. And then he didn't make a Reaper or a Marine to shoo away the probe. So what happened was he made, I think it was a reactor or something like that. Reactor. Oh, he didn't wall off the Reaper jump. That's not good. Oh, and the Stalker's late, and he's got a Zealot. Oh,
Oh, that's.
this is weird. That's not good at all. It's as if it was a proxy, but it wasn't a proxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
He actually has too many pylons too, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, he does. He's on 50. He's already on 50. That was weird. I don't know what's happening. Okay, now that we got a Robo. He's oversaturated in the main. He hasn't.
That's not that
He
big
needs
of
to
a deal.
start sending the probe. No, but he's rallied to the. He's rallied to the main.
Yeah, he's rallied to the main. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, this is weird. But anyway, So something cheeky was happening, and what I ended up doing was I sent the pro back in to check what the heck was happening, and he didn't make a Marina Reaper. And when he lifted the barracks to flip it with the factory, I put a pylon down to block it, so he couldn't put it on the reactor.
It's,
I was like, this is ultimate troll right now. Anyway, so it looks like it's gonna be a 3 gate robo. He has the 2 mines. It looks like it's just gonna be a very standard um,
it's going for
mine
like a
drop build.
one medevac drop, which is kind of weird.
No, it's gonna be just very
It's a widow
typical
mine
two,
drop.
yeah,
I'm done.
2 with a
Okay.
mine drop. That's very standard.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh,
Honestly.
what did that just kill? Well, I don't know what that just killed, but it killed something. That's an observer. I don't know what he just killed.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, now I just see what the widow mine drop does.
He sees it coming though. He has the observer.
Yeah, should be fine. Should be.
He's got no, but he's only got 1 stalker in position. All right, that's a good pull. This is 6 worker kills though. That's still a lot. Oh, but he loses the medevac. That's actually really, really good. I don't know why he's got so many stalkers, but didn't go Twilight. He went Robo.
Yeah.
That's
He's
weird.
going Robo into Twilight.
He got the Robo, but didn't do anything. But the Twilight's late anyway, though.
Yeah, the Twilight's late even if you open Robo.
He has a lot of tanks. He's
Pretty
got a
late.
3rd. Is he making more fracture? He's going into mech. Oh. You know what? Mech is pretty good on Thunderbird. Even against Protoss, even though Mech versus Protoss is a joke. But alright, Liberator coming in. There's no stalkers at home. This could actually potentially do a lot of damage because his army's across the map. I think he's got too many siege tanks though. Does he react? He's not reacting. He's not paying attention. Oh, he's gonna recall. That's not good. Is he supply block? Yeah, he's behind in supply. Heavily behind in supply right now. He doesn't have an observer on the top side, so that's the problem. Yeah, he's going into mech right now. And there's too many tanks. Oh, he needs to go back to mining. He was microing those 2 zealots that these probes aren't mining. I think he needs to what Eons needs to do right now is identify that it's mech and take a 4th base. Because he is behind in workers despite him handling the mine drop perfectly. He needs to chrono workers. He's making a Colossus right now and extended thermal lance. He thinks it's bio. He needs to confirm that it's mech.
It's literally just massive.
This is one of the ways that mech can really, really do good against Protoss, is when the Protoss makes a death ball that's meant for a bio army. He needs to identify that it's mech. Like, really needs to identify. He has an observer. He needs to identify that it's mech, and he needs to drop a couple more robos, maybe that Templar Archives. But right now he thinks he's facing bio. And it's not even, what's that? Race car mech.
No, it's like full on.
Yeah, this is just vanilla mech. Hellbat Cyclone. He needs to know now. He doesn't know, which is the problem.
Yeah.
He's still making observers. That's a lot of observers. This observer is kind of useless because it sees what this base sees. He needs to. Oh, why is he so behind in work? He's not been chronoing workers. He hasn't been chronoing workers. He needs.
He has lots of chrono boost. Well, there it is.
Osiris is going for a 4th base right now. Zealot. That Zealot? What Zealot? Anyway, so.
Those zealots are so fast.
Oh,
It's so funny. It's like it
they
looks.
are. I mean, Zealot's really good against Bio. Not that good against Mech. Especially when there's 100 Hellbats
Yeah,
protecting those siege tanks. He needs to.
yeah, and like zealots are good against tanks when there's like 4 or 5 tanks, but when there's like 13 tanks, that's when they start to fall off pretty hard.
Yep. Okay, now he sees that it's a mech ball.
Yeah,
What is his reaction? And you see that there's a fourth base. I don't know what this is. But what is his reaction? Yeah, more mortals. A second robo. I would like to see the Temple Archives, but it's already too late. He's already salvaged the fourth base. Normally against mech, you need to have one for Protoss players. You need to identify that it's mech right away. You need to know that you're facing mech. Two, you cannot let them take bases. Because the longer the game goes, even though as much of a joke mech is versus Protoss, a mech ball leads to BCs, and Protoss can't do anything once you have maxed out BCs.
yeah,
And that is what it's looking towards right now. He didn't know. Yeah, he's got dropping another robo. He's gonna go 3 robo. He has to catch up on that immortal count because he didn't know he was facing mech. He needs to catch up. He needs to catch up on those immortals. He needs to start getting. He needs to
catch
drop
up on
a.
everything.
Yeah. You don't really want Storm versus mech. You want Archons. Lots and lots of Archons because the Archons. Oh, this mech shot may actually be very deadly because Archons will deal with
I'm like
Hellbats
waiting for
very
you.
easily.
Like,
And siege tanks take forever to kill. Siege tanks, yeah, I don't think you want those sentries. I think you want Archons. He needs Archons.
just Archon Mortal.
Archon Immortal Charge Lot. That's what you want versus mech.
Yeah,
Yeah, those tanks are gonna shell away at the army. Uh, this is one of you really don't want. He's researching Storm, but he doesn't have any High Templar gathering energy. He needs
yeah,
another thing against mech is you want to delay the push out. The best way to fight siege tanks is to don't let them siege up right on you like this.
yeah. But I mean,
He's only got 3 mortals.
if the tanks were unsieged, like this is still pretty scary.
This is very scary. I don't like the position that Eons is in. Yeah, he's gonna lose that base. He's behind on the immortal count. He's trying to catch up on that immortal count, but it's not gonna be enough. He needs Archons. Like, I I don't like that he got Storm. It's very useless against mech. Like, yeah, and he's just gonna go back and regroup his entire army. How about Thor is very easy to fight with Immortals and Archons and Charge Lots if you get it out early enough. But if you did not get it out early enough, it's not it's not gonna help. Like right now he needs carriers. Like this is the point in this matchup where you would typically see some carriers.
Yeah,
This is typically where you would see it.
you would at least have a fleet beacon by.
Plus, it is also Thunderbird. Thunderbird, I always open. Oh, you just opened Stalkers. Stalkers
Stalkers, dude.
die very, very fast.
Um,
Oh,
yeah, he's dead. Like he's very dead.
very dead. Oh, maybe if he split up his army, if he flanked it and made the not did this,
He's dead. He's very dead.
it's too many siege tanks. If he flanked the army, I think actually, and made the tanks shoot in 2 directions, I think it would have been better if he did that. This is one of the ways that mech can work against Protoss if the Protoss makes an anti-bio ball instead of an anti-mech ball.
Yeah.
And that's why on Thunderbird I really prefer to open Stargate. I don't know why he went Robo. especially on that map, because it's just big.
Yeah. Alright, so who's our last person?
Bucky.
Ah, okay.
Oh, please don't be AFK. We are just waiting for Bucky. For a
Yeah.
world of sleepers. Bucky. The son of a gun. Every time. I told him to be ready.
Yeah.
Hello?
He never is when you tell him.
This is the second time where he went AFK. Literally right before.
Yeah.
Bucky, hello. Where are you? Bucky. Oh my god. Bucky! He's only been AFK for 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So, son of a gun. Oh, okay, he's here. Now, who is
There he is.
next for the other people? Oh, you know, it would help if I scroll down. Ready to burn versus Nickel Fritz. Let me confirm with Baki that he's playing Zerg. We're just waiting for their other player. And then if Baki wins this, then Dive would play for Ace.
Nice. Yeah, because it's 1-2 right now.
We're just, oh, there he is. He's here. For 42, and Baki is... I don't know why he's playing Zerg, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he's been playing Zerg a lot lately.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Actually, I just looked at his
Actually, like,
MMR. His
not
MMR
that-
is really close. His Protoss and his other one.
Yeah, he's actually about even with both.
World of
Like, yeah,
Sleepers, right? Is the map?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's was Zerg.
Baki says he's ready. What about the Atlantic? Whatever, dude. Go, go, go. Zerg, Protoss, go. Now, can Snickle Fritz take it home? Or can Baki keep the Legion dream alive?
Find out.
And top right, our blue Protoss player from ACSS. It is Snickle Fritz.
And in the bottom left, Legends ready to burn with the pink drones, not probes. Figured it out eventually. Oh, he's doing it.
He's doing what?
Yeah. Oh no, never mind. Oh, he just supply blocked himself for a second. Oh, I thought he was doing the 15 hatch, and I was gonna.
He's going hatch. He's still going full first though. What is this
Yeah,
build?
let's go full first. So there's that.
No, Snickle Fritz opted for a Gateway Scout. I don't like the Gateway Scout. But that's just me.
Yeah,
So he's gonna see this a little bit later.
yeah, he's gonna see that it's full first.
But I don't know Zerg. Oh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But Baki can just
Yeah, but
take the hatch.
I think this probe is lingering outside a little bit too long. Actually, I've seen a lot of Zergs take this. Like, they'll double expand first.
Yeah, it's not.
Because this well, this was back when it was Rich Vespine Geyser. Oh, he's gonna go for Cybercore
Still
first.
is, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not anymore.
Oh,
He just went for Cybercore first without knowing that it's full first.
yeah.
Normally, I would like the Cybercore first because of the fact that he delayed the natural, but this is a full first, and it's a roach ward. Is this a 19 all in? How many drones does you have?
Yeah.
17. No, but you take your gas early. His gas is too late for the 19 all in, and he's not even mining for 3. But okay, he's getting a stock. I don't know what's happening. Both sides are
Yeah, that's
confusing
like
me.
just a roach leg all in that.
It does look like a rotating on it, right?
Yeah.
But you need more gas because you need one Ravager for the force field. Oh, one link
Yeah.
gets inside. If this link can
Gets
go out
maybe
and sees...
Yeah. I'm pretty good about this right now.
Yeah, this is very interesting from Baka. I'm liking it. Losing this Overlord's gonna suck though. It's gonna supply block him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, these links can depower
Get
this.
the pylon though.
He is gonna get the
Yes,
pylon. There's no way.
Sniper Lord, save the pylon.
There's no way that pylon gets unpowered.
Oh, yep. Yep, he's
Yeah, that. Oh, now I'm really liking this for Baki.
ground.
He's
Yeah,
closing
this
the
is
wall
really
right
good
now.
for Baki.
I don't think you want to close the wall, especially against the roaches are moving across right now. He has no tech. You need a Void Ray to hold this, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, his production is unpowered. His warp
you
gate
need a void.
is
Or like
unpowered.
an immortal.
He can't close the wall because there is... The roaches are coming. He needs shield battery. He's
Yeah.
getting shield batteries right now.
Yeah, he's starting to shield batteries.
Yeah, the shield battery is what you need, I think.
Question is it too late?
I don't know. I think he needs link. Did he
Yeah,
get
he's
link
canceling
speed?
the shield.
He didn't get link speed. Links are actually really, really good right here now.
He needs link speed, or
Yeah, 'cause, like in order to reinforce faster. Oh, I don't know why you need getting a Ravager. You don't really need a Ravager. Oh, the shield battery's on. That's not good. Or maybe not.
Killed his own circling, but it's alright.
Yeah, you need like tech to hold this. Like you
Yeah.
desperately need tech, and he doesn't have tech.
Like the Protoss player should not have died to this.
Yeah, I think the Protoss player shot
Yeah,
himself in the foot. Ah,
yeah,
the
he
shield
should not
battery's
have
putting
died
in a
to
lot of
this.
work. Oh no, but it's
He should have
healing.
follow-up scouted.
Yeah, he didn't look. He didn't see the main at all. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like
really,
he
really
didn't
weird.
see anything. He was like, okay, he expanded, and that was all.
He didn't go into the main. Bucky needs
So
link
many
speed to
Protoss players do
reinforce.
this. Oh, nice.
Really?
So many, yeah, dude. I cannot.
They go
On
wolf.
himself
They go
against
cybercore
the
before
Protoss.
Nexus. That's so bad.
No, like they don't even do that. They go
They don't go tech.
next to don't scout my main, and then
Oh,
they
they
just
don't scout
lose
your
like
main.
this.
Really? Wow.
No, dude, I
That's a
cannot tell you
thing.
how many times I've won because they didn't send the adept into the main, and
That's
I
a
all
thing.
in them with roaches.
Damn.
Yeah, so well played, Baki.
All right. So Dive is gonna play Ace.
Seriously,
I don't want to ask who's Ace in the lobby because it's gonna spoil. It's gonna spoil
yeah,
the thing. So let's. I have it on like another thing. So we'll just let it finish so
yeah.
that we don't spoil.
What's that public announcement to everybody who's Protoss? Scout the main base.
Really? People don't scout
Matter
that?
if you
That's
kill two
literally
drones.
why. That's why you send the probe to scout the main base.
Well, it's follow-up scout the main base. I mean,
Well, the follow up is with the
like,
like I said, the probe is supposed to stay there until after the pool is
yeah,
done. Then you go and delay the third. When there's no third, that's when you you put that chrono on that void ray.
yeah. There's so many times where I shoo away the probe with my first few Zerglings, like a 230 Roach Warrant, and they're like busy killing probes. I mean, they're busy killing drones at the natural with their adept, and they're like, oh yeah, look at this sick micro drones, and then I just roach all in them and win.
Hold on, let me put in the
It's so dumb.
Ace. Hopefully a dive doesn't play PVT, as PVT's bad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
This PBT is
No, he's been playing
done.
like every time I see his PVT, he plays like a big boy,
Mm.
a big boy. Crap! How do I make? How do I add the? How do I add the? I don't know. Wait, how did you do it? Oh, you know what would help? If I press refresh. I was like, how do I do this? It's like, there's no way for me to add the ace. Alright, Osiris, it's gonna be PVT. Invite to party. Yeah, Dive isn't that confident in his PVT. Let's look at his race report on PVT. Yeah, he has a 45% win rate against Terran, as opposed to my 70%.
Nice.
Cause I really like PV. I like just massing charge lines.
Yeah.
He's a Colossus player. I am a Gateway player.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Colossus style.
Actually, I have this like really weird style with where once I get my late game PVT is not your very standard PVT with like 500 spellcasters and like splitting High Templar and all that crap. My late game PVT is Blinkstalker Disruptor, and I run around you, and I run around you like I run
That sounds
circles
kind of
around you
fun.
because I'm incapable of playing late game PVT if it goes Ghost Viking Liberator.
Yeah.
No, not Ghost Viking. If it goes Viking Ghost Liberator, if that's the or progression of tech, if that's
Right.
how it goes, I am incapable of playing against it. Like I am very bad. Like I lose every time.
Yeah. That's a cool style. Like,
Yeah, I just Like it's really weird though because I'll have this big army of like High Templar and Colossus and like High Templar, Stalker, Immortal, Charge Lots, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And then when they have their late game, I just go playing Stalker Disruptor and then run around, send like Charge Lots here, DTs here, and basically like pull you apart because I can't fight Ghost Viking Liberator Bio for my life.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for Dive to stay ready. But yeah, it's just that's how I play
It's like
PvT late
play
game.
ZVZ. I hate going roach on roach, and I lose a lot with it. So I just go two base muta into link bait muta
Oh,
and just
no, that makes sense. Like if you're not a roach player, don't go roaches.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for me, I'm really bad at dodging those EMPs.
Yeah.
Like I was already getting blanket EMP'd before that EMP upgrade, so that's just
Yeah.
me. Okay, in the bottom right, on our ace match on Triton, it is ACSS's Osiris.
And in the top left, it is it is Legion's Dive or Walk on Water again. Cool guy. I play team games with him.
He is a fun
He's
fellow.
he's a fun guy.
Alright, Dive is opting not to wall off the Reaper jump. I prefer to wall off the Reaper jump, but
Yeah.
he seems to be preferring the SimCity. Alright, everything is looking very standard. We have a Gateway Scout from Dive, also very standard.
Very normal.
Everything is looking standard.
Watch him just like proxy.
Alright, the SCV that checks for a cannon rush is going to check for the cannon rush, and now he's going to go across the map. The probe is moving across the map. Everything is looking hella standard for the first time in this entire series.
Yeah. There's no two Evos into third base.
Yep. Yeah, even going for the standard command center nexus. There we go. Nothing. The third. Oh, Dive is gonna opt not to delay. Okay, not right. He is gonna opt to delay it. Is he not gonna opt to delay it? Is he gonna?
Yeah.
He should try and delay that CC. But
It's not gonna be good.
okay, Cybercore going down. Oh, did he? I'm looking at the wrong supply. Did he forget the chrono? He's just gonna get supply blocked now. Did he forget the chrono
Yeah.
earlier? No, he didn't forget the chrono earlier. Yeah, see now he's supply blocked now that chrono's wasted. No, I don't think he forgot the chrono. I'm not sure.
Reaper gets the probe, so no follow-up scout just yet.
Reactor. Factory should be going down.
It's gonna be,
And there it
it's
is.
gonna be Hellions.
Not necessarily. I would like to see bunker
It
though.
could be like Widow Mine.
Yeah, a very standard play right now is racks, and then you're just making marines with that racks, and then factory, and then
Yeah, you could do
starport.
that too, yeah.
So just 2 Widow Mine drop, and then did the Reaper just get a full on scout?
That's what he did last time, and he might be doing it again.
Yeah, he might just be going. That's a very standard PVT right now.
I
The Widow Mine
I
drop.
just think it's Hellions. Because I always love to go Hellions. So,
Hellions are good too. Yeah, it's just gonna be very standard Widow Mine drop. 2 Widow Mine drop, very standard.
yeah.
Except I would like to see a bunker from our yellow Protoss player.
Yeah,
Or yellow
there
Protoss,
it
yellow Terran player.
seems late to go for a bunker now.
Yeah, it is very late to go for a bunker now. If he went Cybercore first, that Adept would have been able to delay the CC.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Blink coming from dive, very standard PVT. He's missing a gateway though. You're supposed to get a third gateway at the same time
Yeah.
as the.
Does he only have 2?
He just
Oh, there
dropped.
we go.
There's the Robo and gateway, but the gateway is a little bit late. He's chronoing warp gate. I really don't like chronoing warp gate. I like the chrono probes. I wonder what Forge. It's a bit early for a Forge. I mean, with the
Early
timing of the.
Maybe he wants to go for just real quick armor.
Well, let's see. I mean, he is down. He's not chronoing probes. Like, you should be saturated by now. That sentry's late. The build that I like to go for in PvT is Adept for the Scout. Is the Adept still alive? Did he lose the Adept? How did he lose the Adept? The Adept's dead,
He still lost his scouting.
I guess. Interesting. The medevac drop is coming in for the mine drop.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I should know that if he scouted properly with the end. That's kind of weird. Like over there, then over there.
Oh yeah, his pathing. But yeah, this is looking very another factory. All right, I think it's gonna be mech again. But dive. Whoa, he's not. He didn't take his third base. I thought he was about to take his third base, but he didn't. He just put a pylon there instead. Is this? No. He's getting charge and armor, but he didn't take his third. His third is late for mass gateway.
Yeah, it's a little bit late.
It's very late. It's supposed to go down 4 minutes, and you're supposed to be croning probes, and he's facing mech again. So it's going to be mech from our from our Terran player, and it shouldn't be.
In the command center. So, but he didn't.
I don't like Dive's position. Is he paying attention for this mine drop? Okay, he is.
Oh, yeah,
He even has an observer. He should kill that medevac. Kill the medevac. Blink, you have blink. Oh, he doesn't have blink to kill the medevac. He's not going to kill the medevac. Alright, he's taking a third gas now. Does he know that it's mech? Let's see.
Well, he's about to, I think.
Yeah, with the observer. So he's going to know it's
Yeah,
mech.
he knows the third CC in mech, so he's going to be like, he should be.
So now you should be. He should know those are factories. Templar Archives. I'm liking it.
Second Robo. Maybe
But
even
I still-
Robo Bay for disruptors.
I still don't like his third base. It's so late. So late. If his third base was earlier and he went for the mass gateway style properly, he would have been able to. He would be able to over. He just would have been able to run over the third base. But Dive now knows he's facing mech. So what is his plan?
Yeah. There's several ways to do this.
I think you just need more charge lots, Archons, and Immortals, and don't let him establish that third base. Once that, I think what he needs to do is he needs to punt that third base out of its position. Is he not getting... Did he get Storm? He didn't get Storm and he's not researching Storm. That is good. You do not need Storm. You need Archons, Immortals, and charge lots. Except he's not making Immortals.
Is he going for a second Robo?
He's making... He needs Immortals right now. Like, really needs Immortals. Does he think he's facing...
Nah, he knows it's mech.
He knows he's facing mech. He's not researching... He should turn those into Archons.
Yeah.
And he should take a fourth base.
Yeah, I'd like to see...
He should take a fourth base, some
like 30
Archons.
seconds ago. Like...
Yeah. This is...
Right when he saw the third CC, like he should have done fourth base.
He doesn't even have that many things right now. If he just attacks... I don't... These are Bluefin Hellions, by the way, so they're gonna easily kill the workers.
Yeah, that's really bad.
He's researching Storm. I don't think he knows he's facing mech.
That's really weird. He knows it. Like, he knows it's mass tank.
He saw the factory. He saw the multiple factories. He's not...
Yeah, and he saw the tech.
He's not making Immortals. Oh no.
There's no double Robo. Yeah, there's no... Oh.
He's going for Robo Bay right now.
Well, there's the Robo Bay. So,
But you don't... I'm not liking this from Dive.
yeah, it's...
He doesn't know that it's mech. Well, he knows that it's mech, but he's not reacting that it's to being mech.
Sees the mass tank. It's literally on
Yeah,
top.
he's literally sees it. He's not making immortals. Why
Or
isn't
a
he making
Stargate.
immortals? Or a Stargate? Yeah, for carriers. Why isn't he reacting?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he can just roll this with mass charge lot.
You can't once there's enough Hellbats.
Now, once there's this many tanks, you can't. Okay,
Even then, you can
yeah.
drop on top of it with the Boar Prism.
Yeah,
But
work.
I
I guess
like,
it could work.
once you
Wait,
know that it's
oh.
mech, he's making Colossus. Yeah, he doesn't know.
Thermal lance. Yeah.
I think he just realized it now. Look, now he's dropping.
Knows.
Now he's dropping another Immortal. Now he's dropping another Robobane. He's dropping Stargates. Now I think he just realized that now that it's mech. Now he's making Archons.
Yeah.
It's too late.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty much too
It's
late.
too late.
Now that the tank,
The tank count is too
Well,
high.
it's kinda-
He needs to.
it's not gonna.
I think it's too late.
Yeah, now that the ball of tanks is rolling strong, it's not looking good.
Once you know that it's mech, you have to prevent that third base from going up. You need to get into the face of the mech player. And he hasn't gotten into the face of the mech player. If
Yeah.
Dive just attacked on those 3 bases, like if against in PvT, if there's no 2-base timing, you have the ability, and it's not like on like Thunderbird or Acropolis, like an easy defendable map, you can easily just run over that third base. Macro
Yeah.
up, run over that third base. Yeah, he's getting Flea Beacon now for carry. Why? He's still making Colossus. Those Colossus have nothing to kill.
Make a double Colossus.
You need.
Alright.
He needs immortals. Like lots and lots and lots and lots of immortals. Not disruptors. Disruptors are really bad against siege tanks. Yeah, he needs to engage
They
this.
outranged him.
They don't. Tanks outranged them.
Yeah, the Hellbats and tanks. That's
This is good though. This delaying the push is really really strong. But
right.
he, you need. Well, you might as well use the Colossus to kill the.
Yeah, kill the Hellbats.
To kill the Hellbats. That's the only
That's
thing
all
that they're
they're
good for. Wait, you need
I
to.
mean-
He needs to. Okay,
Get
if he
rid of the
killed,
Hellbats.
if he gets rid of the Hellbats, if he gets rid of the Hellbats. Okay, now if he just warps in 100 charge lots, he should be able to run this over.
Yeah, he's got enough for like 15 charge lots.
There's no more Hellbats. He needs to just run this over with charge lots. He needs Archons. Those Templar have to become Archons.
Yeah, he's not.
He needs Archons because Archons can tank really well against tanks. Tank versus
Yeah.
tanks. That's funny.
Once you have a significant amount of, I'll stop becoming.
Okay, there you go from behind.
I mean,
I don't like his lack of immortals.
yeah, this is really bad.
Ah, no, there's charge lots now.
And he'll clean up this push. But there's gonna be another push just like it, real soon.
Did he not? He saw the factories. Let's not
Yeah,
pretend
I
that he
don't
didn't
know.
see. Okay, now there's a lot of Hellbats. He saw the factories. He's starting immortals now. Those immortals are late.
Yeah.
He just lost a lot of probes. Oh, Lord Dive, what have you done?
15. Oh, 19. Yeah, it's really bad.
This is really bad. His immortal count is close to none.
Yeah. He's gonna wreck this Thor, but
Well, actually, there's only 3 tanks. If he focuses, now you want disruptors because there's no more tanks.
yeah.
Oh, Dive, what have you done? He saw it. Let's not pretend he didn't see it.
This is-
The observer saw the tanks.
This is not
The
great.
the observer saw the factories. So let's not pretend he didn't see that it was mech here.
Yeah, I think he's pretty dead.
He's very dead.
Yeah.
I mean, if he makes two carriers right now and chronos them, those two carriers kill the Vikings and the the Thor's dead. I forgot. If he makes
Yeah.
carriers, that's literally the only thing. But he's lost so many workers.
Yeah. And
His immortal count is just non-existent, which is the biggest problem. He has no immortal. He didn't.
yeah.
He was making Colossus.
And charge on count was pretty weak too. Like
I mean, he's gonna drop these right now. He's gotta go, 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 go!
that was a good trade. I mean, all right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but now he's at a 55. And he lost this Nexus. Wow.
Yeah, he lost his Nexus.
And he lost all those
These tanks
things.
were in
He's gotta
possession.
go. Make those into Archon's dive. You need tanks for
Pretty
the
bad.
tanks. Actually, if he makes 100 Archons right now, because he has the gas
Yeah.
income to do it. If he makes a bunch of Archons and goes right now,
He makes like 12 Archons. Yeah.
he should be able
Because
to kill this base. And
yeah, he might actually.
he needs
Yeah.
Archons though. He doesn't have Archons. Everything he has is gonna die to the siege tanks.
Yeah.
He needs. Oh, yeah. No,
Oh
that's.
god. No. That hurts. That really hurts.
Let's not pretend Dive didn't see this. He saw the factories.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I think he just doesn't know how to fight mech.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what it seems like. He
No.
just doesn't know how to fight mech. He does not have the Archons, he doesn't have the charge lots, he doesn't have the carriers. And he doesn't. Well, Archon, charge lot, carrier, disruptor, blink stalkers, and carriers. He is very far behind. He's missing that. He
Yeah.
lost that base. This is GG for
It's
Dive.
pretty over.
And the Terran army isn't even upgrading, so let's not pretend like this is supposed to be working. This isn't supposed to be working. Dive
Yeah.
just
It
didn't.
did work.
Dive
But
didn't do literally anything. Once you know that it's mech, you gotta get into the face of the Terran because you can. And he can, he's had this observer right here. And then he was going double Robo Colossus versus mech. Okay, there's a gigantic
it's
Templar warp in. Too late, but yeah, it's definitely too late now because he rebuilt his army.
yeah. Well, no. Yeah.
Yeah, see, look, all those tanks just shot two Archons and they only lost half their
Yeah.
shields. Archons are really, really good, but you don't want Stalkers. You need charge lots to synchronize with these
Still 4 minutes
Archons.
of stock. So come on.
No, this tank push is gonna kill him. Those Colossus are just dead supply.
Yeah. More Archons, but he's about to run out of gas.
Doesn't matter. You see how good the Archons are at tanking? If this
Yeah,
army
more
was
Archons
flipped, if these Colossus were 6 Immortals, right? Is that how much gas? 4 Immortals. Say they're 4 Immortals. Those Stalkers were charge lots, and then we had more Archons. He would run over this army.
Yeah, it'd be a lot closer.
And now there's Liberators.
Yeah.
He's making Void Rays.
Well,
I mean, there's nothing that shoots air. I guess.
about to be Void Rays, but the question is, what then? What do you do after you have Void Rays?
I don't even think, because the Voiders aren't going to be able to kill everything before everything dies.
Yeah.
He just worked on 100 Stalkers. don't want stalkers.
Yeah.
You really don't want stalkers.
I was gonna try to fight this out, but
No, there's nothing he can do. Alright, now I'm really interested in like asking Dive after this game, like what happened.
yeah.
He saw
What were you thinking about this game?
we saw that, right? The observer saw the additional factories.
You're still there, by the way. The one that spotted the tanks. uh, those weird. And GG. And ACSS takes it in a 3-2 fashion.
That's very
Yeah, I feel like that could
Dive definitely could have won that. He definitely should have won that. That observer saw the additional factories. So I don't know what happened. That is how I can beat a like a master, like a 4.7 Terran though. I can beat a 4.7 if they go mech. Because it's so easy to beat mech. And I have. I've been a 4.7 Zerg, I've been a 4.7 Terran. But you know what I can't beat a 4.7 of?
What?
Protoss. I can't play a 4.7 Protoss for my life. Yeah, Jive is telling me now that he didn't realize that it was mech. Uh. You know what? You want to see if let's see if we can get a little bit of an interview with Dive.
Okay.
Cause let's move up to the Twitch stream one. Dive. What happened?
Dude, I got so wigged out by the fact that he was just sitting back and macroing. I'm not used to Terran players not harassing me at all.
Cause we saw the observer, and
Yeah, like I saw he had tanks and stuff. But I was like, oh, I'll just get zealots and run him over. And then I was like, wait a minute. He has
no,
Hellbats
what
at
we
one
saw
shot.
the observer saw the additional factories, so we were like, ah,
Are there any matches left?
Dive knows that it's mech. Oh no, we lost.
Yeah, I
I
don't
need
play
to
against
fucking
mech,
make
dude.
disruptors. That's all I needed to do.
We were
But I
like,
kept fucking making immortals.
no, I like Eon's response, but Eon's response was too late. That was
Yeah.
your problem, Eon's. Dive,
Yeah.
you didn't
It was
respond.
good. You didn't need disruptors.
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
like,
needed...
dude, I never play against mech. I don't know
We
how to
saw
do
that
against scrap.
when we
All I needed were disruptors and freaking
The
Archons
observer-
with
yeah, Eon's, your response was
yeah.
good. Your problem was you didn't see it in time.
yeah.
Once you saw, because with Eon's, what happened was you saw that it was mech, and you were like, oh crap.
Yeah,
And then you were like,
I was
immortal,
like,
immortal,
fuck,
immortal,
I gotta-
immortal.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta make a shit ton of immortals,
Dive,
but
your
all I
problem
needed
was
disruptors.
you saw it was mech in time,
You
but
didn't need disruptors.
you
just
didn't
need charge
respond.
lots and immortals. Like,
charge lots of
No,
Mortal
but
Archon.
He had to for me, he had to way too many freaking Hellbats. So if
That's
if
what
I
the
had
Archons are
Charlottes,
for.
I would have to I would have to flank them.
Archons,
But I didn't have enough time for Archons because I spent too much gas on the Colossus and all the other bullshit. So I was like, fuck, I need disruptors. But then, like, literally, as soon as I started building my, getting my army up, I was like,
No,
fuck,
I like
my
what-
fiance started
yours-
asking me like a million questions. Shit.
Yeah, your response was good, Eon's. It was just too late because you weren't scouting.
Yeah.
Dive, however,
I had all of the
your
information.
yeah, you had all the information you needed. You saw the additional factories. You
Yeah.
had an observer that saw the tanks. So me and Kalo were like, he knows it's mech. Like, let's be real, he knows it's mech.
Dude, I literally could have just gone straight into mass carriers because he gave me so much time to max
Could
it,
have.
and I would have just
Yeah.
rolled him over.
Like,
I'm I just never play against mech, so I don't know how to like
Well,
respond or I
against
don't know how
mech,
to.
what you want is Archon Immortal Charge Lot. That's why when we saw
Yeah.
I thought, because like normally what I do against mech is once I see that it's mech, I'm making Immortals, I drop my Templar Archives, or drop another Forge, and then I take an early fourth. Because there's
And
nothing.
you catch them in the middle of the map. You don't want to catch them
Yeah.
when they're
Yeah, you
fighting
want
you.
to stop
Right.
them from pushing. But yeah, that was. It was funny, because if you watch. When you rewatch this dive, you'll hear me and Caleb being like, he saw it, right? He saw it. And then you were making Colossus, and we were like, he didn't see it? We were like, the
I,
observer's right there.
I don't know, dude.
Well, it's fine. It is what it is. It's a learning. You can learn. Just
Yeah.
you know for next time.
Okay, next time just go swarm post. That's
No,
the
you're right. Now I'm playing Protoss.
Next time, switch race. That's
Still
Yeah.
I lost to that.
Which are some just big swarm posts.
I almost never lose to freaking mech. I can't believe I lost that shit because I was in my head. I kept telling myself, "I'm like, make disruptors," but I was like, "No, I gotta make immortals." I'm
No,
like,
yeah,
no,
no,
make
no,
Pretty good
disruptors.
mech
no.
player.
Your reaction was good, Eons. It was just
making
late. It was just late.
for sure. Like,
No, mech is a joke for Protoss.
Yeah, I thought he was going bio.
But yeah, that is the biggest thing that can kill a Protoss versus mech.
yeah,
When you think you're facing bio. If you think you're facing bio and you make an anti-bio ball, then you die to mech.
Yeah.
Once you identify, the earlier you identify that it's mech, and you can prepare that it's mech, you can easily, it's very easy from that point on.
Yeah.
As long as you remember the tech. Like there's games where I sometimes forget the tech, and I'll be like,
yeah.
I'm supposed to have carriers by now. Where are my carriers? And I'm just like, oh well, okay, I guess I just die. But other than
Later,
that,
guys. Thanks for the games.
yeah, that was fun.
Okay, Cal, join us.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna end.
All right. All right. I'll catch you guys later.